Hello crafty friends, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Rhiannon, a crocheter from Sydney, Australia, and today I'm going to be doing a pattern roundup of Christmas tree ornament crochet patterns. That was actually so hard to get out, and I re-recorded that first part so many times because I just couldn't say all of those words together. But this pattern roundup has over 60 patterns, including more than 20 free patterns. It's got YouTube tutorials, free patterns on Instagram and websites. I've got patterns for people who prefer to use chenille yarn, and then also patterns for people who prefer to make their items in cotton or acrylic yarns. There are some fun patterns, so I hope you really enjoy this video, and let's get started. I've just moved over slightly so I can pop the images over here, and also before we start, all of the links to the pattern are in a document in the description below, so you'll be able to access the patterns there. So to start off with, we are going to go through a list of 10 free YouTube tutorials. These are fantastic for beginners or visual learners. So the first one is this super cute spiral pattern. It looks like you make the spiral and then you twist them together to form like the candy canes or the wreath, and I think that is so adorable. By the way, I am looking at my computer and my phone so I can see what I'm talking about. The next one is this 2D Christmas tree pattern. I believe that is Bauble stitch or puff stitch or something like that, but these look super cute. Next is this adorable sweater pattern, an ugly sweater. They're super popular this time of year, and they would make an adorable little ornament. Then I have two bauble patterns for you. So we've got this first one that has this gorgeous, I think it's almost like a wheat stitch, but not quite. It's sort of similar to a wheat stitch, but you could definitely use some really beautiful yarn, maybe a solid color or a multicolored yarn. Then we have this second bauble, and it's got more colors. I just really liked that it was all different colors, and they look like flowers and they look so pretty. So you could do these baubles in the colors that you have chosen as your like theme for the Christmas tree. And I think they are also crocheted over the top of an existing bauble, like a plastic bauble or whatever. So those are gorgeous. Then we have this adorable wreath pattern. I think it is so cute. The little bow is adorable, and it looks like it would work up pretty quick. The next one is this adorable Santa, Mrs. Claus, and Elf and Grinch set. They look so adorable. I love their little faces. They're so cute. And it looks like they've added some blush to the cheeks. But yeah, super cute little set. Then we have these adorable donuts. I think they're called donuts. The pattern designer called them donuts, but they look like donuts, so I'm going to call them a donut. So adorable. Look at that little penguin. Oh my gosh, so cute. Love that pattern. I think I'll definitely have to make that one. Then we have this adorable little tree pattern or tree tutorial with the multi-layers in different colors. Again, you could do whatever colors you like and they would look so gorgeous. And lastly, for the free YouTube tutorials is this snowflake. It says that it's great for beginners, and I can see that it would be, and these would work up so quickly. So yes, I think though that pattern would be adorable too. And that is all of the YouTube tutorials. The next patterns are free ornament patterns on Instagram or websites. So to start us off with is this mini stocking pattern from Hey It's Melby. It looks super cute, made in chenille yarn, so it would work up pretty quick. And you could pop some little like chocolates or something in it and pop it on the tree. And yeah, that's an adorable little pattern idea. Then we have this cute little Christmas tree, again made in chenille yarn. I just love its little face, and it looks like it's bobble stitches around, so it would work up pretty quickly. Then we have this cute little set of a snowflake and a wreath by Therapy on My Hook. These look so sweet, and I think these will work up very fast because it's made in chenille yarn too. But yeah, again, super adorable. Then we have this super cute little reindeer. You could do a little red nose if you wanted to, and it's just so sweet. Then we have a Christmas pickle pattern by All From Jade. I love the little strawberry hat. That's so clever. And of course, the Christmas hat. I'm not sure what the go is with the Christmas pickle thing. I think I missed something, but like pickles are a big thing for Christmas trees and stuff. If you can explain to me in the comments what the go is with pickles, please do. Then we have this super cute capybara. Capybaras really don't have anything to do with Christmas, but I think this would be adorable on your Christmas tree, especially if you have kids. They would think that is so funny. Then I also included this adorable Pokemon pattern. It's got Pikachu, Squirtle, and Charizard, I believe. That is testing my Pokemon knowledge a lot. But this is on a website, and yeah, it looks so adorable. I love that Pikachu so much. Then we have this super sweet Christmas mouse pattern. I love his little scarf, and he's just adorable. Then we have Jeffrey the Eggnog. Something that I've never tried is eggnog. Eggnog is not really a big thing in Australia. I don't even know what it is, but it's definitely screams Christmas. So I thought this was very, very cute. And then we have this adorable little hot chocolate, and it's got a Santa belt, and I just think it is super cute. I can't remember the pattern designer's name off the top of my head, but I believe this pattern designer has lots of free crochet patterns on her website, especially Christmas ones. So highly recommend you check out her other patterns. And that is the last pattern for the free patterns. So I'm going to move on to the chenille yarn ornaments next. Okay, so the first pattern for this one is this super cute 6-in-1 low sew ornament pattern. So we've got the Grinch, a pudding, a Santa, a snowman, and a polar bear and a reindeer. And I think they all look so sweet. Then we have another mini stocking pattern. I think this one is by Rory Crafts, maybe, but it's just so cute. Then we have this no-sew, I don't know how many is there. There looks like there is 10 patterns there. And these are really little, so they would work up fast and they'd be super cute on your Christmas tree. And you could totally make these as gifts as well. They would be really, really quick little gifts for maybe like teachers or daycare teachers. I have 3 kids, and 2 of them are in daycare, and each of their like classrooms that they're in, there's like at least 4 teachers. So, and I'd really like to make them each something. So I think I might make them one of them each. Then we have this, I think it's called the Winter Friends Ornaments Crochet pattern. And they're in these little like balls, and I'm wondering if you could attach a like string to the outside of the ball, or even to the little creature inside. But I thought it was super unique, and I like that the balls all have their own little design, and I just think that's such a clever pattern. Then we have this adorable Christmas lights pattern. I think they're so cute. Love their little faces and their little legs and things. Super sweet. Then we have this super, super cute candy cane pattern. I love the little faces and the bows. I definitely need to make that one. It is so adorable. I'm wondering how many times I've said so cute or so adorable in this pattern roundup. Look, everything is adorable, so I'm just going to keep saying it. But the next pattern we have is this, I believe it's called the gingerbread ornament set. And yeah, there's like several different types of gingerbreads there. I really love the pudding and the gingerbread house. I think those are so gorgeous, but what a sweet little crochet bundle. Then we have this really lovely, look, I changed up the words, Christmas ornaments bundle. We've got a reindeer, Santa, snowman, Mrs. Claus, and a polar bear. And I think there even might be a few more by this pattern designer. I think she might have made another set or more to this set, but they're really cute and yeah, they look fantastic on a Christmas tree. Then lastly, no, second last, we have these swinging holiday squad. I thought that would be so cute if you just have little guys on swings on your tree. I think that would be so adorable. We've got a gingerbread, a penguin, snowman, Santa, a reindeer, and a little Christmas tree with eyes. And I believe this is made with chenille yarn. It's a bit tricky to see. Maybe it's really thin chenille yarn, but I think they're super adorable. The last pattern I have for this section is this Disney ornaments pattern for the Disney lovers. We've got a gingerbread, I'm guessing like a Christmas pudding, a Christmas tree, Santa, and maybe like Minnie and Mickey Mouse, but super cute and perfect for Disney lovers. So next we're going to move on to the cotton acrylic ornaments if you prefer to work with thinner yarns. I personally love working with both types of yarns. I do mostly work with chenille yarns for amigurumi, but I do enjoy working with thinner yarns. So the first 3 patterns are by the same pattern designer, and I actually purchased the first 2 patterns already because I was just immediately like, I'm definitely going to make this year. So to start off with, we have a Christmas pudding decoration. These are gorgeous, and who doesn't love a bit of pud at Christmas time? Then we have some Christmas mince pies. I love Christmas mince pies, and I thought these would look so cute on my Christmas tree. Then we have this Christmas, I think it's poinsettia flower. I apologize if I said that wrong. I know it is on a bunting here, but you could easily just make it into a little Christmas tree decoration, and it is gorgeous. Next we have this hot chocolate pattern. These are so sweet. I love the little marshmallows and the candy cane coming out, or is it a straw, at the top, and I think they're so sweet. The next one is this Christmas tree pattern. It looks like a bit more simpler and very adorable. I do have a few more tree patterns in this section, but I've got one that's kind of squeezed in there that's not tree related. So the next one is a cookies pattern. These are super sweet, little, what are they called? Sugar cookies or something like that. Then we have some more tree patterns. So we have this adorable little Christmas tree pattern. I have seen these a lot, but it's just so cute. This little face. What's that? It's kind of like kawaii style. Then the next Christmas tree pattern is a 2D one, and it looks like it's a granny stitch with like a flower, kind of like sunburst flower design in the middle. Then the next one is not a Christmas tree, it is a gnome pattern. I love these little gnomes. We've got, I believe it's a bell on the left there, and then a reindeer and one with holly on it, and then a Santa gnome, and I'm not sure the other 2 are, but they're very sweet. I love a good gnome. Then we have this adorable bird pattern. It looks like you might actually make like a long strip and then fold it in a certain way. I'm not sure, but I thought it looked really unique. Then we have this adorable gloves pattern. It's not winter here in Australia, but for the other half of the world, it's winter. So gloves are very popular as a Christmas ornament. Then we have this 4-in-1 Christmas pattern. I chose this one because I really loved the bow, and I know that bows are heavily trending this year for Christmas decor, so why not make your own and pop them on the Christmas tree? I reckon you would just make a long strip and then fold it and then loop around the middle bit. But I also love the star and the snowflake and the candy cane in this one. So the next one is a pattern by Rafa Mouse Design. I think that some of these might be free patterns too. I found this on Etsy, but maybe if you go to the website, you might actually be able to find some of these for free. But I really loved this set because you could totally do this as like an advent up until Christmas. So you could crochet one of these patterns each day, and they're adorable. I love those little birds, and yeah, they're all very cute patterns. Then I believe this is the last pattern for this section. This was my largest section of patterns for this video. So we have this Christmas tree ornament set of 6. There is a holiday garland, bell, a mitten, snow globe, tiger, poinsettia, and candle. I think these may be the prettiest ornaments in this entire video. I just like that snow globe is stunning. And it looks like, I'm wondering if that's surface crocheted. It's a little bit difficult to tell in the photo. Also, what's with the tiger? I mean, I love him, but I'm wondering what the tiger is significant for, because we've got a bunch of Christmas things there. You could totally also turn the tiger into a little teddy bear, a polar bear. Yeah, you could definitely do a few things there, but absolutely stunning pattern. And the next section we're moving on to is baubles. So when I say baubles, I mean just the round ornaments. So the first one we're starting off with is this gorgeous swirly bauble pattern. You could do it in red and white to make like a candy cane kind of vibe, but I really love this like pink, green, red vibe. Then the next one is this gorgeous colorful bauble pattern. I believe all, if not most of the patterns in this section, they are crocheted onto a bauble. So you would buy them from the shops, or maybe you could reuse your old ones. I definitely have some old baubles that I've had for like over 10 years that I'm not particularly a fan of anymore, but I could cover it with some crochet. Then the next one is this granny stitch bauble. I believe I called it granny stitch, yes. Love the colors. Again, you could use the colors that are the theme of your Christmas tree, or if you're making them for a friend, you could find out what colors they like. Then we have this one, and it is called the boho bauble. I love the like texture on this one. It's very like bumpy. I'm not even entirely sure what stitch they've used there. It does look like it might be Bauble, but very cute and unique. Then the next few ones I've got here are kind of more plain and like a neutral and perfect for like that like farm vibe, Christmas theme, or for like people who prefer a bit more of a muted vibe. So we have this one, which is, it's called Ribbed, and it just looks gorgeous. You could do it in plain colors, or if you're like me and you're a colorful person, you could do it in the colors that you like. Then we have this set of three baubles, and I believe this pattern comes with the little like basket thing that they are in as well. But I just really liked the style, like the pattern on these. I think they look really cute. The middle one looks almost like it's got Christmas trees, and I believe these are single crochets, so it might be a little bit more time consuming, but beautiful regardless. Then the next one is this wheat stitch bauble. Wheat stitch has been really popular for the last 2 years. This pattern designer has a few different wheat stitch patterns and people love it. So I think that would be gorgeous on a Christmas tree too. Then the last one I have for this section is this pudding, candy cane, and gingerbread baubles. super sweet. I love the way they've done the gingerbread one. That is really gorgeous. So the next section, which is our final section, is the fun Christmas ornaments. So we've got a few unique and fun themed ornaments. So starting off strong is this super cute ibis ornament. Look at it. It is so adorable. It's got his little hat. He's got his little strand of lights. If you are not from Australia, you're probably like, what is that? It is a type of bird we have here in Australia, and they're everywhere. They're often referred to as bin chickens, but I think that is quite rude because they are beautiful birds. It's just they're a bit like pigeons. I'd say that they are the equivalent of pigeons in America, but we also have pigeons here in Australia. Anyways, actually, a pigeon bauble would be really cute. I don't have that in this pattern roundup, but someone should make that. But yes, ibis, super sweet. Then we have this adorable mouse pattern. This designer makes a bunch of different mice in different outfits, and I just had to include her Christmas, what did she call it? Christmas mouse fits pattern. Then we have something, so the next few are themed around movies. So we have something for the Star Wars lovers here. We've got, what is it? Princess Leia, Yoda, R2-D2, and a stormtrooper. I probably got the R2-D2 wrong. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I got it right. I can't remember. My son loves Star Wars, so I think I might have to make one of these for him for Christmas this year. Then along the movie theme, we have another Disney pattern. Yes, so cute. The little Disney characters. I couldn't tell you which one's which, but they are adorable. And lastly, for the movie themed ones is this Marvel one. It's perfect for if you've got a friend or a family member or someone you could crochet who loves Marvel. You could crochet one of these and I think they would treasure it. Then the next one is an adorable frog pattern. So we've got, it's a bundle. I believe you can buy them separately or in different sized bundles. But I just put in the one with all of them. So we've got a cookie one, a candy cane and a pudding, and then we've got Christmas, reindeer, and ugly sweater. I think the ugly sweater one is my favorite. But I have made a lot of patterns by this designer and they have always been amazing. So I highly recommend you check out her stuff. So this pattern is actually a car swing pattern, but it definitely would be the perfect size for a Christmas tree. Then we have these roosters. I thought they were so cute and everyone loves chickens. So yeah, this would be a great one for your Christmas tree or as a gift. And along the chicken theme, we have these chickens and I believe they're wearing scarves and shawls and like, they're so cute. I love them so much. And along with the chicken theme, the last one for the chicken theme is these cute little chenille chicks. We've got ones with Christmas hats there, Santa hats and Christmas trees and elf hats. And I think this is very cute. Perfect for markets as well. So the next one we have is a bear, bunny and squirrel ornament pattern. I think the one on the left is the squirrel, but that could totally be a cat too. But just really cute and unique pattern. And the second last pattern we have here is a boot. It's called the Dolly Boot Ornament, and I love it so much. For the country western fans, there's a lot of people out there who love country western these days. And yeah, super cute little cowboy boot there. And the last pattern for this roundabout. Wow, you can tell that I'm running out of like steam with my talking. Lucky this is the last pattern on my roundup. Is this candy cane cat. So we've got a little cat and it is hanging on a candy cane and I think it is super adorable. So that is all of the patterns for this roundup. I hope you found at least one pattern in this roundup that you would like to make. I think these are fantastic as end of year gifts for teachers and friends and workmates, and also just for yourself. Maybe you might like to make a few of these for your Christmas tree. Let me know in the comments if you have any more pattern recommendations for ornaments you like to make. I am very excited to make some ornaments for my Christmas tree this year and for gifts. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and if you are not already subscribed, maybe consider subscribing so you can see more content from me in the future. I hope you have an amazing festive season that is filled with joy, and thank you so much for watching.